In a personal update shared on social media by Big E, a former WWE champion, several WWE stars, you can view his touching Instagram post below. The post garnered the attention of numerous current and former WWE stars, including Bianca Beverly, Dakota Johnson, and Susan Cleddy Watson, who played the fictional character Beth Pearson on the TV series This Is Us. In response, the 39-year-old posted pictures of himself and his real-life partner Kristen, Iverkai Kai Holy Bailey Omos, Natalia Damon Kathy Sarai Kelly, Adam Pearce, the general manager of Raw, Renee Paquette, and Carmella, the former WWE Women's Champion, were among those who enjoyed the update and commented on the post. While Big E has been out since March 2022 with a neck injury, he made an appearance on Monday Night Raw on December 2, 2024, to celebrate the 10th anniversary of The New Day with Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Unfortunately, his former tag team partners turned on him, insulted him, and asked him to turn heel. Despite not having the medical clearance to wrestle in a WWE match, the veteran is still signed to the Stanford-based company. He is involved in scouting talent for the wrestling promotions. Zero-sum game. He has also contributed to the programs that air before and after high-profile live events. Big E's former tag team partners Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods will face off against the War Raiders for the World Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 41. Despite Big E's numerous non-wrestling endeavors, including lending his voice to the animated series Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus and appearing in the Peacock series, the duo has failed to win a title since the 39-year-old was sidelined by injury. Big E has also sent a rare message. On Tuesday afternoon, instead of a shocking return or betrayal on live TV, the wrestling world was rocked by a touching Instagram post from a beloved WWE superstar. Big E, a former WWE champion and member of the New Day, shared a rare and emotional personal update about his recovery, mental health, and wrestling's uncertain future in a poorly lit video he posted to social media. The wrestling world froze for a moment when Big E broke his neck almost 2 years ago. Since then, he has worked hard, prayed hard, and tried to keep smiling through it all. But the truth is that he still doesn't know when or if he will be back in a WWE ring. He is learning to be okay with that. Subsequently, his friends, co-workers, and the WWE World Chapter 1 were overwhelmed with emotional emotions. On Raw, Adam Pearce finally speaks up. That following night on Raw, Adam Pearce made an unusual entrance. WWE official didn't come out to announce a tournament or even to settle a conflict. Instead, he spoke directly from the heart. We're going to pause for a moment to recognize someone who has inspired all of us. And Pice started by standing alone in the ring. The audience erupted in applause as Big E delivered a message that was both strong and essential. Pearce continued, his voice resonating throughout the arena, as Big E reminded us that strength isn't measured in victories or weightlifting, but in the vulnerability that comes from fighting the invisible battles. Regardless of whether Big E returns to the ring or not, he will always be a champion in our hearts. Next, it was revealed that the highly anticipated live event would include a tribute match called the Big E Invitational. This exclusive event will be a one-night, only exhibition of legendary superstars paying respect to Big E's legacy. Backstage, Bianca Belair's passionate reaction. Bianca Belair was asked about Big E's post during a sit-down interview wearing a black and gold Powerhouse Positivity shirt. The EST wiped away a tear before answering, "You know, Big E has been there for me since I came into WWE. He's the kind of person who checks on you, even when he's going through hell," she said. She smiled slightly. "He always says, 'Protect your joy.' That's something I've carried with me every day." I saw his post, and it broke me, but it also reminded me why we love him so much. He's real, and if there's ever a time he needs us like we needed him, we got his back 100%. Subsequently, during her tag fight that night, Bianca would pay tribute to Big E by hitting the KOD and mouthing "for you" before pointing to the sky. Part 3 of the E chapter. The Kingston family responds quickly to Big E's article about Xavier Woods, and Kofi fans watch Big E flex, dance, and laugh, but there's a lot of pain behind that smile. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston showed up unannounced for an unexpected segment on Wwe's The Bomb. What matters most is not whether E returns to the ring, but rather that he knows that no matter what he does, he's still our brother. Kofi nodded in agreement. And seeing his vulnerability in that manner demonstrates his true strength. As the program came to a close, the New Day duo, gazing intently at the camera, "Largy, if you're seeing this, know that we love you and we will be at your side forever," Xavier said in Chapter 4. In the next night's live episode of SmackDown, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins pay homage. As he entered the ring, Seth Rollins wore Big E's iconic "Don't You Dare Be Sour" tee. Rollins knelt down and displayed a unicorn horn headband as the crowd chanted E's name once more. "I've fought that man. I've bled in the ring with that man," Seth remarked. "But more than anything I've learned from that man, Big E taught me how to smile again when I thought this business had drained me dry." He paused before delivering the mic drop. "So yeah, maybe he's not here in the ring right now, but his spirit is. And every time I walk through that curtain, I'm carrying it with me later on." In an interview with Big E, Cody Rhodes delivered his own message. "Big E's message hit me hard, not just as a colleague, but as a father, a man, and a dreamer," he said. When we discuss the importance of story arcs, Cody says the important thing is not whether Big E gets back in the game, but rather how he keeps inspiring us daily with his respect. Part 5 of the live Dear Morgan. Sami Zayn and Gunther's reactions on social media were overwhelming, expressing admiration and affection for Big E's life. With the caption, "You're the light always. Thank you for being you." Morgan shared a throwback shot of E assisting her with backstage promotions. Zayn said on Twitter, "Wrestling has legends, we has icons, but people like Big E, they're irreplaceable, the kind of guy you want your kids to meet one day." Gunther hardly ever uploads emotionally charged content. "You are one of the greatest champions I've ever stood across from. Strength in every form, respect Big E." Chapter 6, he straightforwardly wrote. At the Big E Invitational Night of Power at the upcoming PLLE, 4 powerhouses, Bronson Reed, Otis Sheamus, Ricochet, and the Wild Card contested. Big E admired Ricochet's agility, and the match ended with Sheamus hitting a devastating bro kick on Reed to win. After the match, Sheamus stood in the middle of the ring, looked into the camera, and pounded his chest 3 times. The lights dimmed, and Big E's voice echoed throughout the arena. The crowd was going wild. "Here's one for you, dude." Chapter 7's massive.